Hello, this is Alechius, and welcome back to another episode of Warplan Orange as the Allies in 1926. It's been a little bit since I've been able to record. I've had things going on in real life. Family surgery and stuff, and hopefully I'll be able to settle things down and get into a routine. Good grief. So if you hear the rush of air in the background, that's my air conditioning system. Judging by the decibel level, it shouldn't be too noticeable, but you might notice the rumble. Ooh, a tanker. Oh, missed it. Patriot sinks. Okay, that's not too surprising. Oh wow. Naval bombardment of Wake Island. And we caught the Haruna, Kirishima, a seaplane tender, the Abukuma, and a submarine. All on board. Yeah, I think Wake is starving. They don't have the supplies because no shore batteries opened up. So I think that settles what our next move is, and we'll be moving to do a naval invasion of Wake. Oh, come on, it was a tanker. It was an easy target. And that takes us to the 26th of April. That's right, we have the battleship here. Canada. Alright, nothing too significant. Jacob Jones might not make it. Shubrick should make it just fine. Tanker is returning empty. Oh right, there was a submarine. Glad I'm checking this. Been long enough, I've forgotten what everyone was doing. So this first turn might take just a little bit. Hopefully not too long. Have submarines headed out. Submarines headed back. Man, they are hauling. There's no need for retirement. Please return and bombard again. No escorts. Not yet. Do another bombardment or two and then maybe we'll include the escorts. Carriers are headed back too. What are you guys doing? Yeah, we got you guys replenished. You should have no need to head back. Let's get close. And let's adjust our things. Airfield attack sounds Excellent. What bombs? 100 pounders. 230 pounders. So 1 ASW group. These should also be 230 pounders. They don't need to be ASW. We can do port attack. Reduce your cap level. Looks like we can lower that. ASW, naval search. This is torpedo. So, port attack. Maybe I should send these guys to do ground. Port. Escort, which makes sense. Good cap. And then we're back at the airfield attack. Do I want to adjust one of these? I might be able to get away without the escort and instead do recon. Like, I would like to do recon, but I don't want to take away from the other aspects. Where are you going? They all decided to retire? Did I forget the settings for these guys? Alright, that settles that. We'll come back to Pearl Harbor. Kwajalein fine. Rabaul. About to get some more fuel, although they're doing pretty good on fuel. New Zealand, we have the troop transport. Oh, okay. Yeah, we do have troop transport. Can I load troops? No. It may be that we just keep them for a moment. New Zealand military. Let's look at Christchurch, New Zealand military. Yeah, I haven't designated anybody new then. Melbourne with a tanker. How does Brisbane look for fuel? We can afford. Load fuel. Unload cargo. Retirement allowed. Go to Brisbane. Another escorted one. Do the same. Although I didn't check to see what the fuel supplies are in Sydney, there are plenty. I think most of the Australian units have already transferred. They're all up here. Just the HQs in the southwest and the 1st Australian Division. And we're already sending a portion of them. Maybe I should borrow the New Zealand one. Let's set your home base. Brisbane. Go there. And I'll grab a portion of the 1st Australian Division as well. Borneo, no tankers. We have destroyers coming in. We got the Furious in position already. Right, is that everyone? I have all of the ships I need. Battleships are down. Looks like all 3 carriers are up. So let's make a new carrier group. Air combat. Excellent. Argus is a little slow, but I will deal with that. And we can actually escort them with the Dreadnought and the Huron. That won't slow anybody down. We'll grab some modern light cruisers for escorts. And some random destroyers. 3, 4, 5, 6. That shouldn't be too heavy. No retirement, mission speed, max react. Which don't necessarily want max react, but we'll deal with that. So, the Hermes. We have a sweeping group with a good cap. Seems reasonable. Also on Hermes, 100-pound naval bomber will set you for ASW patrol. Bring it down to 5,000 angels. Then we have on the Furious fighters. They will escort, lower cap, lower altitude. Then we have torpedo bombers. They'll be set for naval attack, secondary port attack. Will not do a search. More torpedo bombers. Naval attack, port attack. Next group, level bomber. 100-pounders. We'll do naval attack. We'll have a good search level. They will also do recon. Then we're on Argus. Also sweep, also heavy cap, higher level. More torpedo bombers. More level bombers. Let's focus on, the Argus will do the majority of the naval search then. Then we're back on Hermes, and we have a group. Sure, I made a mistake, I kind of went quick there. Doesn't matter to me, it all works out. Unless it's a horrible blunder, and that's another story. We'll put them up off of Luzon. See how they do under air cover. Still have some subs shuffling around. The Brisfits, naval attack and resting with cap. Right, because they have 200-pounders. Can I move the Sopwiths? What kind of aviation support do we have? We have some. Do I want to set... Well, we don't have the air capacity there. So let's take the snipes, and is it Wenchao? Amoy. Amoy is where we're headed. Transfer to base, Amoy. Should have no problems transferring. Yep, everybody went, nobody left behind. So they can naval attack, rest. No port attack yet. I don't want to risk that. These will be set to escort, split between escorting and cap. That should work. These only have a range of 1. They can actually hit the port. Really? And we don't need a cap level for these. We'll see what we can come up with. I have a feeling this might be a horrible blunder, but we're going to try to bomb Pescadores. Subs all around, yeah, whatever. Now back to Pearl Harbor to assemble a group. Let's see what we have. I want to get rid of auxiliaries. Don't mind the subs. Do have plenty of battleships we can use. So let's form a bombardment group. And let's get all the old ones. Should be shorter ranged and slower. Yeah, we'll include Oregon. Do we do the Charlotte and Seattle? No, we'll put those in the other group. We'll escort them with the Richmond, which has scout airplanes. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 destroyers at a minimum. 7, 8, 9. So there'll be 10 escorts, 6 capital ships. Send them to Midway since they're notoriously short-ranged. And then form a new group. Then we'll also bombard. Escorts, auto-select commander, no retirement. And we'll grab these 3, these 2. We have no light cruisers that are available, so we'll get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 destroyers. Set home base to Midway. That's not really what I do. Not retire. They did it too. That's fine. Make sure to replenish before I leave Pearl, just to make sure. And now we need amphibious if we can. Do we have any APs? We do. We have plenty, in fact. Let's grab a number of smaller ones. 2, 3, 4. Grab a few destroyers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Load troops. A Marine regiment. Let's look at assault values. We don't want a full division. Take Marine regiment. Can I take 2, please? Yeah, not so much. So we can take infantry regiment. No, not loading. Loading unit. Okay. There we go. Now it's showing up. Tarman allowed, set home base, turn to Midway, and we'll form a second group. I was just looking at this. Amphibious, there we go. Type AP, please. I know we got a bajillion transports. 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we'll grab the destroyers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hold location Pearl Harbor, so nobody's getting left behind. Let's load troops. Cavalry division. I'm not going to be able to fit the whole 9th Corps. I can grab another transport. And if I'm going to grab anything, it'll be the 1st U.S. Division. Let's grab one more destroyer. And then there we go. That should have the capacity. No, not only troops. I want to load troops. Big red one. Maybe. I do not want to unload the cargo. Okay, that should take care of those. So I think we have everything arranged. Slow turn, but that is okay because we're actually getting some stuff done. Got the British carrier fleet underway again. We're putting Wake under siege. We're bringing up troops to take Wake. We're putting more pressure on Formosa. Things are looking very good. I know we've had a few setbacks, but I feel like we're making the steps to accelerate the end of the game. Had to evade, didn't really get to attack properly. Japanese looking for our sub. A Chinese sub, I think. Actually, is it? Yeah, some of those are a different color. Looking for our subs around Formosa. Japanese sub trying to take on the Yorktown. Oh, they got a shot off at the Hosho and missed. What a chance. Akikaze. Now we're about to hit dawn and see our first sortie of the day. Oh, there we go. Now we're hitting the tankers and replenishment ships. Oh, with a 230. Yeah, 230-pound bombs on merchant ships is no bueno. That'll hurt. Oh, yeah, they're going in. And we took 2 damage, but dropped a bomb on the Kashima. Mineral only be a 100-pound bomb. Hit the port 2. It's proof that the AA is not too bad. Now we have the follow-up strike on these transports. 3 bomb hits out of 12 planes. I call that pretty good. At least for this era. Couple new merchant ships, and 27th of April. So what do we still have here? Yep, transport still loading. 2 battleship fleets are underway. Moving southeast. Excellent. Really? Really? Let's head over here then. Do we have to adjust? Airfield attack. ASW ground attack. 230s. Shift you back to naval. And then we can do the port. Port can instead be naval, followed by port. And that should be everything. Okay. Get them in there. Man, the subs are everywhere. I think I might send my replenishment ships the southwest away from them. So what I hope to achieve is do the bombardment. Although maybe I should set them to surface combat. So they'll come in. We'll do max react. They'll come in and they'll intercept anybody who's coming or going out of Wake. And then the carriers will strike these guys as they arrive, and or anybody who's coming or going. I'm seeking to cut them off. Everything out here looks good. Carriers are underway. Excellent. Missed the Hosho, oh well. We did attack Pescadores, we did take damage, and instead we could bump it up 5,000 feet. And that may actually do better for us. Is that everything? I think so. Whether I forgot something or not, it's done. Oh, the tanker went down. Japanese tanker. Here's the intercept around Wake. It's been a while since we've seen a battle, even though it's just troop transports. Nice. Looks like 4 troop transports and a tanker. Just looking at the profile, we haven't identified it yet. Range 5,000 yards. Bit of overkill using battleships to take these guys out. Let's skip ahead. The battles take a really long time. So we sunk 2 outright. 2 are on fire, and we never really did do anything significant to the tanker. Ooh, yeah. They had some troops on them. Oh dear. Those look like mostly merchant ships. Yeah, they're all merchant ships. So we sunk 1, 2 troop transports outright. Japanese ASW attack. Did get a hit on the L2. We'll check them. Japanese attack on one of our groups. Retaliation. Oh yes. Finally. Possibly disabling one of the Japanese subs. Now for our air attacks, after we sight a bunch of stuff around there. Jeez, those subs are everywhere. Recon seems pretty good. Still 2 damaged, still 2 hits on the port. They dropped down to a lower altitude to do the bombing though, so that makes sense. So 1 bomb hit. We took flak, but didn't actually take any damage, which is excellent. President Johnson sinks. That's not entirely surprising. Disappointing. We want our troop transports to survive. And 28th of April. Let's scoot over to our subs because I want to check on L2. A little bit of damage. Is that your home base for Hong Kong? Set home base, Hong Kong. There we go. Turn. Let's see, what do we got here? No torpedoes. Not much. Yeah, we still haven't done a lot of replenishment. We can send this one. Trying to split up the sub bases so that they can actually reload in a reasonable time. How are these guys? So 2 were damaged, 1 was already repaired. This will be a steady drain on our supplies. So I'll have to keep an eye on that, but I think it'll be fine. Not worried about the rest. Where is the British carrier fleet? Excellent. Not worried about a lot of the rest of this. So down to Wake. Battleship fleet has retreated. They still have a lot of ammunition. Yeah, they're fine. They don't need to retire. They do need to get with the replenishment though. So let's see if we can go to X's. We'll see if we can meet up with the replenishment ships. which have almost nothing. I see. I was about to retreat last time. Whoops. This is fine. Carriers actually didn't seem to do too much last time. I'm going to keep them moving around. Battleships staying. Troop transports still sorting themselves out. Alright, let's see how things unfold. Jeez, a lot of allocating there. Japanese ASW failed. Trying to intercept one of our groups. Excellent. The carrier group's taking care of another Japanese sub. Failed Japanese ASW. It's carrying off a few of the subs. There certainly are a lot around there. 1 damaged, 2 hits. This is just building experience, so I'm fine with it. Tried to bomb a light cruiser, separate attack on a troop transport. Looks like a torpedo. 2 torpedoes, possibly 3. 3 torpedoes against 2 troop transports, so that works out well. Is that all they got? Ah ha ha! The subs strike again. 2 hits. Well done, S-26. Starting with a surface attack. That's aggressive. We lost the Jacob Jones, but the Japanese lost another transport. I think that's the end of the phase. Yep, there are newly arriving ships. And 29th of April. Nothing on the west coast. Looks like our troop transports are underway. Battleships are halfway there. Stop, retire. Oh, you replenished. It looks like they replenished in the middle of the phase. Let's get these back out there. I think they just balanced out their tanks. Let's get you back to midway after rendezvousing. See if we can get them to meet up. Carrier group, I think I will leave in place. Take a closer look. Alright, these guys are all moving about. Nobody's gotten anywhere yet. British fleet is hitting the deep portion of the South China Sea, halfway to Luzon, and everything else looks good. But that is all the time I have for today. So I hope you enjoyed. Appreciate you staying to the end. Please leave a comment. Let me know what you think. And I will see you next time. Take care, everyone.